Hello friends, welcome in online class. Today we are going to discuss about the lesson from class 10 Science and Technology part 2, and the name of lesson is Life Processes in Living Organism part 2. Students, in previous video we had learned about gamete formation, development and birth, fertilization, and today we are going to learn about the menstruation, ovulation, reproduction and modern technology, IVF, surrogacy, and sperm bank, as well as reproductive health. Students, we are going to learn about what is menstruation. Menstruation is one type of cycle which takes place in a female body. Female reproductive system undergoes some changes at puberty, and those changes repeat at the interval of every 28 to 30 days. What do you say? Menstruation is the cycle which takes place in the female body from at the age of puberty to up to menopause, and this cycle is continuous after 28 to 30 days. These repetitive changes are called as menstrual cycle, means the cycle which is repeated after the time interval of every 28 to 30 days. This repetitive change is called as menstruation cycle. And menstruation cycle is a natural process and controlled by 4 hormones that are follic stimulating hormone, that is said to be the FSH, luteinizing hormone, that is LH, estrogen, and fourth one is the progesterone. These are the female hormones and which control the menstruation cycle in female beings. Here, one of the several follicles in ovary start to develop along with the oocyte present in it. The oocyte present in the ovary start to develop, and by the stimulating hormones, and this developing follicle secrete estrogen, and endometrium of the uterus start to develop during first cycle. What happened? Endometrium, it is the internal first layer of uterus. It start to develop during the first cycle or regenerate during subsequent cycle under the effect of estrogen. Meanwhile, developing follicles completes its development. It bursts under the effect of luteinizing hormone and oocyte is released. What happened? During the menstruation, what happened? Endometrium of uterus start to develop at the first time under the effect of estrogen. At that same time, the follicle development is complete and it bursts under the effect of utilizing hormone and oocyte is released. This is called as ovulation. Remaining tissue of the burst follicle from the corpus luteum. Whatever tissues are remain there, they burst follicle from the corpus luteum, and corpus luteum start to secrete progesterone, and endometrium glands secrete their secretion under the defect of progesterone. Such endometrium is ready for implantation of embryo. And what happens? If the oocyte is not fertilized within 24 hours, what happen? The corpus luteum become inactive and transform in a corpus albicans. What happen? The process is completed. Oocytes is come, but that oocyte is not fertilized within 24 hours. What happen? That's the corpus luteum which is formed that make inactive and it transform in the corpus albicans, and due to this secretion of estrogen and progesterone stop completely. What happen? When the fertilization is not takes place in a within the 14 hour, what happen? The secretion of estrogen and progesterone stop completely and endometrium start to degenerate. The endometrium which is developed at the first time in the cycle, that start to degenerate in absence of these hormones. In the absence of hormones like estrogen and progesterone, the endometrium start to degenerate and tissue of degenerating endometrium and unfertile ovum are discarded out via vagina. Means when fertilization not takes place, then the part are take out from the body through the vagina. Means tissue which are degenerated in endometrium and unfertile ovums are discarded out from vagina, and this is accompanied with a continuous bleeding. And bleeding continues approximately for 5 days, which called as menstruation. Unless the oocyte is fertilized and embryo is implanted. What happens? If oocyte is not fertile, then menstruation process starts. And when the oocyte is fertilized, the embryo is implanted, and this process is repeated every month. If the embryo is implanted, repetition of this cycle is temporarily stopped till the parturition and thereafter period of breastfeeding. What happened? When the oocyte is not fertile, it came out from the body, it is called as a menstruation, and when embryo is developed, means the fertilization is takes place, embryo is implanted, what happened? The cycle of repetition is stopped up to parturition, means give birth to the baby, and up to the breastfeeding, means up to the milk provided to that baby. Menstrual cycle is natural process and the woman experience several pains during this period. Menstruation period is the problematic period in human beings. What happen? Severe pain is occur during this period. Severe weakness is also felt due to heavy bleeding. There is higher possibility of infection too during this overall period. Due to all such reasons, there is need of rest along with special personal hygiene to the females being. Now we are going to learn about reproduction and modern technology. Students, the process of reproduction is a natural process, we know, but this process is not takes place in few couples. So what? Many couples cannot have child, and the reason behind that are many. So what? Many couples cannot have child due to various reasons. In case of women, irregularity in a menstruation cycle, difficulties in oocyte production, obstacles in the oviduct, difficulties in implantation in a uterus, and many other reasons are responsible for this. What happens? Many couples do not have child. If the female is responsible for that, some causes are there that causes are irregular menstruation cycle, difficulties in oocyte production, obstacles in the oviduct, difficulties in the implantation in uterus, and many other reasons that are for giving the birth to the baby, and absence of sperm in the semen, slow movement of a sperm anomalies in the sperm are reason in case of male. Both are responsible for not getting child, and either female have problem, then the above difficulties are there, and when men have the problem, then these problems are behind the not getting the child. But now, with the help of advanced medical technique like IVF, surrogacy, sperm bank, the childless couples can have child. In vitro fertilization or IVF. Then what is IVF? In this technique, fertilization is brought about in the test tube and the embryo form is implanted in a uterus of woman at appropriate time. What happens? The embryo is developed, or the process of fertilization is brought about, is takes place in the test tube, and it implant in the uterus of human, and further development of the zygote is takes place in the uterus of woman. An IVF technique is used for having the child in case of those childless couple who have problem like less sperm count, obstacles in the oviduct, then surrogacy is a technique. Some women have problem in implantation of embryo in uterus. Such women can take the help of modern remedial technique called as surrogacy. Suppose women do not have a capacity to implant the embryo in a uterus, then what happen? They take help of the modern remedial technique that is called as surrogacy. And in this technique, oocyte is collected from a ovary of woman having problem in implantation in the uterus. That oocyte is fertilized in the test tube with the help of sperm collected from her husband, and the embryo formed from such fertilization implanted in a uterus of some other woman uterus. The embryo is implanted is called as surrogate. Means the sperm and the ovum collect from the husband and wife, and the fertilization is takes place in the outside body in a test tube, and that fertilized embryo or zygote is transplanted in other woman's uterus, and embryo is implanted in this type of technique is said to be the surrogate. Then sperm bank or semen bank, we say just blood bank, just like a blood bank or just like a money bank, there is a sperm bank, and in this bank we have deposit our sperm and store there for particular period and give to the needy person. There are various problems in a sperm production as mentioned above in the case of many men. So as to have the child or children in case of such couples, new concept of sperm bank has been introduced. This concept is similar to the blood bank. Semen ejaculated by the desired man is collected after their through physical and medical checkup and stored in the sperm bank. As per the wish of needful couple, oocytes of woman of the concerned couple is fertilized by IVF technique using the semen from the sperm bank, and resultant embryo is implanted in the uterus of the some woman, and name of the semen donor is strictly kept secret as the act, as per the act. What happened? Embryo which is collected from the donor is very important. So the name of that donor is not tell to any other because it's come under the act. Now we are going to learn about the twins. Two embryo develops simultaneously in the same uterus and thus two offsprings are developed simultaneously, that is said to be the twins. Such offsprings are called as twins. We say many couples have twins. There are two main types of twins, that are monozygotic twins and dizygotic twins. Then what is monozygotic twins? Twins are formed from the single embryo during early period of embryonic development. Within 8 days of zygote formation, cell of that embryo divide into two groups. Those two groups develops as two separate embryos and thus monozygotic twins are formed. Such twins are genetically exactly similar to each other, and due to this, such twins are exactly similar in their appearance and their genders is also the same, that is both are male or female or boys or girls. In case of monozygotic twins, if the embryonic cells are divided into two groups, 8 days after the zygote formation, there is a high possibility of formation of conjoined twins or semes twin. Such twins are born with some part of joint. What do we say? Such twins are born with the some part of body joined to each other. Some organs are common in such twins. Then next one is the dizygotic twins. Occasionally, two oocytes are released from the ovary of woman, and both oocytes are fertilized by two separate sperms and thus two zygotes are formed. Here in zygotic twins what happen? Two oocytes are released from ovary of woman and both of the oocytes are fertilized with the sperm and two zygotes are formed. And because of two zygotes are formed, two embryos are also formed, and two embryos are formed, those of two zygotes, and both of those embryos are separately implanted in a uterus, and thus zygotic twins are delivered after complete development. Such twins are genetically different and may some different gender. Now we are going to learn about the reproductive health. A person's state of being physical, mental and social stressness is called as health. About health we know, if the person is physically, mentally and socially is fit, then this person's health is good, we say. In our country, there seems to be lack of awareness regarding reproductive health due to various reasons like social customs, traditional illiteracy and shyness. Means we can't express our sexual health or reproductive health because of shyness, illiteracy or tradition or social customs. Especially there seems to be indifference towards the reproductive health of women. Occurrence of menstruation cycle is related with reproductive and overall health of women, and nowadays women are working as per with men, and due to this they have to stay outdoor for whole days. Bleeding occur during menstruation cycle. Due to this, private organs or genital organs need to be maintained clean time to time. Otherwise, problems regarding reproductive health may be arise. Some problems regarding reproductive health may arise in men too. That are is essential to maintain the cleanliness of their genital parts. Amongst the various sexual diseases, syphilis and gonorrhea occur in a large scale, and both of these diseases are caused by bacteria. Occurrence of cancer patches on various part of body including genital, rash, fever, inf- inflammation of joints, alopecia are symptoms of syphilis. Painful and burning sensation during urination, oozing of pus through penis and vagina, inflammation of urinary tract, anus, eyes are symptoms of gonorrhea. Okay students, we may stop here. If you like the video, please share and subscribe.